Hi friends, my craft room is a mess. I have just completed some big projects and I really need to get this tidied up. Now, I'm going to work on that today. I don't expect it to be perfect before I move on to my next project because I've got a lot going on. But I do need it to be clean enough so that I can actually start my next project just with a fresh space on my desk and in my head. These are the entries from my giveaway. I have them in a bin and I'm pulling from that bin in order to create journals in the theme of the entries. So that I think I want to condense into a smaller bin. I don't know if I'll do that on video or not, but that is definitely on my to-do list. Oh my gosh, there's crackers right there. Whoops, didn't mean to leave those in the video, but again, you know, hot mess. Also, the other reason my space is a hot mess is because I've been using my Cricut, which that's not a problem, but I've been making t-shirts for Carl and Brandon, and then I made some for gifts for my niece and made a t-shirt for Andrew. So you can see just, yeah, everything's in disarray. Now this box here that you're looking at, this is the box that I put, hold on, I gotta tighten up my camera here so it won't fall. So when I go to create something, I typically get this box together with all of the items that I want to use to create the project. You can see there's paper in here, there's fabric, doilies, fall leaves, and this is what I was working out of to create the Halloween journal. I also just finished another journal, but I'm not going to talk about that because that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is cleaning up this room. So I figured what I do is sort of set the camera in the corner, start cleaning up, give you guys some motivation to go ahead and clean up too. And the reason I want to do this is, well, because it needs to be done, but also I need to get started on the 2 design team projects that I need to go ahead and do before the end of this month, and I'm very much looking forward to doing them, but I don't want to start them with all of this going on. The first thing I think I'm going to tackle today is putting away all the stuff that is in my project box. So you guys remember that this is where I keep my 8.5 by 11 cardstock and scraps. So I'm going to put that sort of stuff in here, and it's color coded. Something I wanted to ask you guys. So I sell my scrap fabric in my shop. I also sell larger cuts too, but my scrap fabric is something that I sell, like buy one get one free, you know, bundles of it. And I wanted to ask your opinion. What do you think if I sort of bundled up my scrap papers when I was done with a project, and even maybe did a combination fabric and paper bundle, or just scrap paper bundle, especially if I clean up the edges, because I like to work with my scraps and I think they can be a lot of fun, but sometimes there's stuff that it just gets to be too much. So let me know if you think, or even just throwing in my scraps in with the fabrics is a fun idea. Tell me what you think about that. Tell me if that's something that you would think would be interesting or fun. When I do put things back, I really do like to be very organized about it, and I really like it to be in the proper places. Since I dipped these in water to change the texture, I'm not going to put them in with my new cardstock. I'm going to put them here in my black and white section. If they were crisp and new, I would put them in with the new stuff, but they're not. So this is paper. I'm going to have to put this up with my actual paper. This will go up with the paper because I have envelopes in that same one. This is going to go in with Halloween, so I'm going to set this right here for now. This will go in with Halloween. This will go up with my papers. These will go with my coffee dyed papers, along with these. And these don't go in here. This goes with my other paper, so I'll put that right there. Whoops. All right. This can go in with green. Okay, I think this is all of this kind of paper that I have. I do have a purple doily. I keep my doilies here in a sandwich bag. All right, that's all we have for that. So now, I'm just going to pull out my Halloween books, my Halloween paper. The angle is a little weird, my friend, but I wasn't sure how else to angle it. So you'll just have to bear with me as we get our act together. So, whoops. Yeah, I'm working on t-shirts too for Brandon and Carl. So this is the t-shirt stuff. See, I really do need to get myself organized again. I was organized not too long ago, and then, well, you know, when you have a giveaway and then you're making a journal, things get wild and crazy. So I have my coffee dyed statements in here. So I'm going to file these back and try to find out where I had them. My gray dyed paper goes, I'm almost out of it, but I think it goes right here. Yeah, well, I've got maybe 5 more sheets of it, so that's good. I have it marked. You can see my vintage envelopes go right here. More of my gray paper. I picked this up on clearance last year. It's a nice, very pretty box, nice and sturdy. It had been up in my cabinet up here. You guys can't see that. But at any rate, and I picked it up on clearance, and because I thought it was pretty, and I'm not sure if I should put my fall like ephemera in here, but I don't think I want to do that. So I'm going to go put this in my dining room where I've sort of decorated. I've got my smaller pieces of ephemera that I'm going to tuck back in their home. This floral piece that I have, that's where I keep the ephemera that I use most frequently. Stuff that you guys send to me frequently, I'll pop it in there, especially if it doesn't fit in my binders. You guys know how I keep my small stuff in my binders, but the bigger stuff I will usually put in that little bin. Now that container is where I keep my cards, and that's a stackable container, and it fits perfectly up in my cabinet. This container is now ready to be filled with goodies so that I can begin my design team projects. I have some tags that I need to put back in their containers. These tags that I recently made for Swap and Sew, I've been keeping in this nice plastic envelope container. Now I am putting away the fabrics that I had pulled for one of my projects, so I'm just tucking those back into place. I have my fabrics color coded. Most of you guys know that because I've done some cleaning and organizing videos. So here I'm putting my orange and my yellow away, and also my red goes in that bin. This is my lace bin, so I'm just tucking away all of the laces that I've used. While I've got the lace bin out, I think I'll take a peek and pull anything out that I think I might use in my next project. This, my friends, is why our spaces get so messy when we create, because we take so much stuff out, and then of course we have to put it back when we're done. It is definitely looking better. I hope you guys are tidying up your space along with me. I think that's always something fun to do together, and to sort of encourage each other to do that every now and then. I have a few odd items that I'm not really sure where to put them, what to do with them. I'm sure you guys have that same situation sometimes. So I'm just going to set them aside and, make my final decisions about those later. I've I've got some stationery I picked up at the thrift store. I'm going to go ahead and fold that and then put that in this box where I keep my cards, because I can use these to write letters to somebody, that maybe places an order in my Etsy shop or something like that. All right, my friends, it is not perfect, but it is better than it was, and it's definitely in good enough shape to start my next project. Thanks for watching. See you soon.